Hello and welcome to the Madhouse here on Monday, not September, October. I keep doing that. October 6th. Hey, Vin.
Hey, honey.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay, so
welcome everybody to a new week. It's Monday. We're starting off the week with the Soluri No Guts, No Glory Hour.
That's right. Beautiful day today, like a high of almost 70 with a nice little breeze. It was just beautiful today, right?
It sure was.
It's not a prelude to horrific weather ahead. But anyway, for now, we love it.
Tomorrow brings a whole nother day.
Yeah, so we're going to get right into the show tonight because it is October. I am a breast cancer survivor, so this whole month I will always bring that to the forefront before we go any further with the entertainment and such. So, with that being said, I just want to, I guess we're going to go right to the irk of the week.
Right to the irk.
Okay, we're going to go to the irk of the week. Janine, if you can...
Stop swiveling.
Oh, I can't swivel. That's right.
You're getting me seasick.
Okay, so my irk of the week, I'm going to tell you, going through the whole breast cancer process, I talk to a lot of women. I mentor women. I'm not afraid to say I'm a survivor. I'm not afraid to say I've had a mastectomy and reconstructive surgery. So yes, these are new and improved, really.
I'm not afraid to say that I enjoy them.
That's right. And there's no harm in it. So ladies, you know, it's not a curse. I'm not going to say wear it proudly like a badge, but be proud of who you are. Your boobs definitely do not define who you are. And if they do, well, you got to research yourself a little more and figure out who you really are because, you know.
They are focus points to men, though.
Right, but like I always push people. I know I'm swiveling. I always push my friends, go for your mammos, stay healthy, be proactive in your own life because nobody else can do that for you. So my irk of the week, that's where I'm headed, is every time I speak to someone and say, you know, did you get your mammo? Do you go for your mammos? And I hear these responses that to me, I'm not going to say dumb because nobody's dumb. Well, some people are dumb.
There's a lot of people that are
But
dumb.
with this response, women say to me, oh, I just can't do that. I'm so scared of getting my boobs squished. And you know what, ladies? Wake up. And it's, so what? They get squished a little, it's a little cold. Really? Let me tell you, what I've gone through, and my friends, and you know who you are out there, who have gone through the same process, there's a lot worse things than going for a mammogram. Worse, like to have to not catch it early enough and have to go through some painstaking situations thereafter. So please, my irk is don't say, I'm afraid to go for a mammogram because it's squishy and cold. Just do it, okay? Do it, live strong, move forward, and be a mentor to other women. It's got to be like a circle. Pay it forward, get your friends to go, women in your life. That's all I'm going to say. So my irk is don't be silly. Don't say you're afraid to go for your mammogram. It sounds ridiculous, okay?
And I'm offering trial-free squishing, so if you want to get used to it, you should come see me.
You and everybody
I'll give you a
else.
couple cold hand squishes,
Yeah, you and Richie Albano.
All right, my irk of the week has to do with driving, okay? Nothing worse than pulling up to a four-way stop sign, and somebody's already there, and they kind of wait for you to get there, stop fully before they go. I mean, you stopped, go. Don't wait for me to get there to stop, then to go. Just go.
Yeah. Then it becomes like everybody
exactly.
hitches up. It's like, you going, you going? No.
Yeah, and then they tell you, go. Like all of a sudden they become the traffic cop, It's just, like, you can go now. So when somebody goes like this, I never go, you go. I already go, thank you. And I just go.
Yeah. Get it done, right?
So if you're at that four-way stop sign, you see me coming, just go.
Just go.
Don't irk me.
Don't irk you.
And I'm still offering those free trial squeezes.
Get your mammos, girls. So anyway, I want to say this show specifically goes out to my brother-in-law, Vinny's brother, Ralph Soluri. Ralph, this show is for you because we're really happy to let you guys know that we have the Beatles tribute band, Penny Lane.
I'm going to let my brother share this with my cousin Ralph Countryman upstate in Watertown, New York, because those two are probably the biggest Beatle fans that I know, other than Joe O'Connell, too. So, I mean, there's a lot of guys out there. But Ralphie and Ralph, this goes out to you.
Yeah, definitely. We heard them in the sound check, and they really sound really great. And you'll see why they play all over the clubs, all over the whole tri-state area.
But they will be playing for us tonight. You'll get
Yes.
you'll get to hear them play. You'll get to hear the harmonies that they do. It's amazing. I just got to sit in here and listen to the little warm-ups they did, and I was loving it.
it's not that it's funny. It's surprising how so four immensely talented guys didn't really stay together too long,
Right.
right? I mean, you 8 years? I don't really know.
They
I-
stopped.
The guys in the
They
band tell me
actually
because
they actually stopped touring in 1966, I believe.
Really?
That's when they
I was
stopped
5.
touring.
I mean, I think I.
Isn't
know
that
this
crazy?
before, but it's crazy stuff.
I mean, Harrison went on to tour, and so did Ringo and Paul. But John never toured. John never toured. After '66, he was done. That was it.
I mean, I think we're blessed that they shared their gift, their talents with the world because they will perpetuate forever and ever and ever and love them. It's the first song I ever sang with a band was a Beatles song.
4 guys from England just
And,
changed the whole world of rock and roll.
the world, yeah.
It lives on today. And you know what? And there's kids today, the teenagers that love the Beatles.
Everybody, yeah. I mean, I can't say everybody loves the Beatles, but mostly everybody. And yeah, that'll just go on forever and ever. So for John, Paul, George, and Ringo, we thank you guys, the ones that are with us and the ones that are gone, sadly enough. But anyway, so with that being said, we want to welcome the guys of Penny Lane. So we're going to start off. Mark,
Yes.
I need my glasses for this. Okay. So we have Mark Elliott, right? And you are the Paul McCartney of the band.
You can go that. I'm the bass player.
You're the bass
Yeah.
player. There you go. Okay. And to your right, we have James DiNapoli.
Yes, Jim
Okay.
DiNapoli.
And
George Harrison.
George, that's right. And then we have Bob Curtis, who is our John Lennon,
Yep,
minus the glasses.
time being.
Everybody knows him.
I left him in the car.
Well, that's okay. And then we have Jimmy Nickel to your right, who is Ringo.
Ringo!
So everybody loves Ringo. What was that?
Filling in.
Yeah.
Ringo.
That's okay. Filling in. That's okay. So welcome tonight to the Madhouse, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for having
You
us.
sound awesome.
Very
It's a
nice.
pleasure. Pleasure to have you guys. So, Mark, we'll start off with you. You're pretty much the founding member of the band. Is that right?
Actually, I'm, except for Jimmy over here, I'm the newest kid on the block.
Oh, okay.
Joined the band about, would say, 4 or 5 months ago. And I played in different bands, doing different things. And through a mutual friend, Jimmy called me up, said, would you be interested in doing a Beatle thing? I said, yeah, that's what got me into this mess. You know, as I was telling you earlier, as a little boy, I wanted to be Mickey Mantle. I wanted to be a baseball player. But on February 9th of 1964, I saw the Beatles play on Ed Sullivan. I dropped the ball and just became a bass player.
Really?
And
That is
it's been a hell of a ride ever since.
Yeah. So you played from a very early age. I mean,
I
pretty early?
probably started playing at about 13 or 14. There was a band in my neighborhood called the Rubber Band. They had 2 guitar players, a singer, and a drummer. You didn't have a bass player. And I wanted to be in a band. Everybody in the neighborhood wanted to be a guitar player or a drummer. I said, if I just own a bass, even if I can't play, if I stink, I'll get into a band. And it worked.
Right.
So, and I think out of all those guys, I'm probably the only professional musician still doing it.
Wow, that's funny.
Wow, that's great. Well, you know what? Some people get caught up in life. Sometimes their lives don't allow them the opportunity to get back into it, later in life, which is sad. I mean, I went through a period where I really wasn't singing for a while with a band, and then when I got back into it again, I realized how much I really missed it, and so I'm glad you're still doing it because, you have that love in your heart,
Yeah, me too.
and it's what you love. you
Yeah.
know? I'm glad you're
I've never
still
been
doing
in a
it.
band.
That's because you're busy squeezing things.
That's
Yeah,
right. I got a whole
You
thing
want
on the
to be
side.
the And so, Jimmy,
Yes.
I don't know who the original guy in the band is who started. So you can-
Actually, I met Bob about 6, 7 years ago. We were jamming one time, and
It was kind of a band that never worked out.
that worked out.
But
that happened.
I started some other band. I was in that for a while, and then we needed a George. Something happened to the guy that was in the band at the time, and he answered the ad, and he came to the house, and he walks up the door. I'm like, I know you. And
I wanted
So,
to
I was
contact
in.
him because we'd lost numbers, right? We lost
Yeah.
email addresses. And
yeah.
But that
But-
actually happens a lot in the musical world.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
come
Oh
back
my God.
together through somebody
Yeah.
else or just from a circumstance. When you
Or
don't
there's a
expect
mutual
it.
friend,
Yeah.
everybody knows somebody that knows
Yeah.
somebody else. And
So
now
then,
with the internet, it's much easier.
Yes.
oh,
yes.
absolutely. I've
Yeah.
found a lot of people from past bands from a long time ago, and it's great to see what they're doing. And
Thank God for Craigslist.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Craigslist
yeah,
is a-
Craigslist was crazy,
Yeah.
right?
So you guys have been together ever since then?
So we
that-
started it up, and then we found Bobby Sounds, that the agent that hooked us up with everything, and he more or less put us together, and we got different people, and we got Mark, and Jimmy came along, and we got other guys to fill in for Ringo, and next thing you know, we came up with the name Penny Lane.
Right. That's a great name.
And it's a great name because people love it. You know, it's like it's a happy Penny Lane.
Sure,
You know,
Penny Lane.
We come up with the names. We had 1,000 names.
It's
Well,
all,
Just a thousand.
with the Beatles, I mean, out of their songs alone, you can come up with a bunch of
yeah,
different.
absolutely. Oh my God, and they have such creative names for titles of their songs that would be easy. And Penny Lane, I think, is really catchy and very identifiable. I mean, you
Yeah.
don't even have
What-
to
that
say
was the
you're a
thing
tribute
One thing
band, you know.
I've always thought about the Beatles is that, you know, I mean, their sound is their sound, but none of their songs, I think, sound the same. You know how some bands, that song, you go, which one is that? Because
They do,
it
yes.
sounds like the other one.
Right.
I think all their songs
I
sound
agree.
so
Particulars.
different. I mean, you go from Let It Be to Octopus's Garden. I mean, it
Right.
just, the variation is like so.
well, you got to
so
thank
big.
George Martin for that too, right?
Yeah, and I think they had probably 3 of the strongest pop songwriters of my generation in one band.
Yeah.
You know, they could have had 3 separate bands with all the songs they wound up writing. And it's pretty clear, I think, when you're listening to a song, even if you don't know their voices, but just on their styles of the lyrics, who wrote the song. I know
Yeah.
they wrote a lot together in the beginning, but as they started to move on, I think they started to write their songs individually, maybe helping each other a little bit. But, you know, to me, it's like Paul always wrote about people and things. And John, you know, when I was explaining this to someone, they say, one of his songs, Run for Your Life, I better, what's the opening line again? You better keep your head, little girl, or you won't know where I am. So you better run for your life if you can. Or, you know, you're better off dead.
Right.
You know, and like he's talking about that, which is, you know, pretty heavy subject. But Paul always kind of kept it lighter. They were,
Yeah, John was heavy.
And George was like
He
a
was
very
deep.
peaceful,
Quiet.
peaceful, right?
Yeah, he
brings,
was
like
quiet.
peace
George
to your
was quiet.
tone when you think of George.
And he
yeah.
played with
But
his
he
guitar
had-
way up here.
He had
Yeah.
the pretty girl. He had the pretty girls though.
Who George did?
Yes.
Oh, see, now I thought, well, Paul McCartney probably had, well, you know what? They all had their fan base, but who would you think was the most? Paul was always like the little adorable.
They called them the cute Beatles.
Cute
The
Beatle.
cute
Yeah, yeah.
Beatle.
Yeah.
There you go.
But I'm amazed that, you know, it's hard to get 4 guys together to really gel musically, lyrically, the way they did. I mean, I
True.
can't even, it's still, you know, and it brings back for me memories of being a little kid. Just, to me, there's nobody else like them.
My first
know.
album was
Same
Let It Be.
really?
My first album I ever
Their
bought was
last
Let It
album was your first album.
Yeah,
That's
isn't that
nice.
Yeah,
something?
it's funny, right?
Yeah.
So
And it-
now, if you had a favorite Beatle, I'm going to go down the line.
Oh,
Do you have a favorite?
Billy Preston? No, I'm kidding. No, not
The fifth
really.
Beatle?
Yeah, I really don't. You know, to me, that's a tough question I can't answer. Or if somebody asks me, "What's your favorite Beatles song?"
Song. Yeah, same
You
thing.
can't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
it's
of
hard
them.
to say a
Can't.
favorite song
All of
in any
Yeah.
All of them. There's
All
a
of
good
them.
answer.
in music in general. When somebody says, "Well, what's your favorite song?" or like I'll see sometimes, you know, BAB will have a top 10. Everybody call in and say, I'm like, I can't do that. I have a lot of songs that are my favorites. So, you know, different bands, different types of music.
Yeah.
You know, even in the rock genre, but just too many.
Yeah,
too
it's
many
just
good
funny when they
songs.
do the countdown, like Memorial Day, they do the top 500 songs, and the one that comes in the morning, you go, that one? You know, I mean,
Right.
Stairway to
Yeah,
Heaven.
yeah, it's always Stairway to Heaven.
Heaven,
Right?
yeah.
It's like, no, not again. I think one time it was The Horse with No Name, I
Yeah,
think
right.
it came in.
So you guys,
That's number 1?
do you
Yeah,
all
it's number
do
one.
vocals? You know what? I'm looking to see if I.
Yeah, we all-
You all pretty much.
Oh, the vocals. That's what got us. You know, us 3. The vocally, we just also we adapted, and it's unbelievable. Like we sound. People,
Yeah, well, your
people
harmony
come to
is-
us.
the harmony is
So
great.
our blend is good. You know, it's really
a good
and
blend. And it's-
to get these bunch of guys that they're all talented and all. It's just. You know, we really work hard. By the way, I want to shout out to my actually Dylan.
Go ahead.
He plays Ringo. He's my 13-year-old stepson.
Ah, very good.
Another fill-in.
He fills in for us too. And
Okay, great.
Julianne and Sophia, my daughter.
Dylan,
they love
Dylan's a fill-in?
Philip.
Yeah.
Dylan's a
All
Philip.
right.
Dylan's a villain. I like that. That's good.
You know, and then my father was actually with T-Birds.
Oh, okay.
The top T-Birds. He hit the top 500 records back in 1962.
Wow, very
19
good.
That was a good year.
Oh.
Jim DiNapoli, so
1962.
it was, yeah.
That's so you have 3 kids then? Is it?
Yeah, I have 4. And my son Anthony is the oldest.
Oh, good.
I knew
Okay.
you had an Anthony.
Yeah.
I know
I
they,
knew
they
you had
watch,
an
they
Anthony.
watch
It has
good
to
old
And my little one
Italian
Sophia,
boy.
Julianne, and they love
What
the
about,
Beatles.
what about the one on the way?
Oh, you have
They
one
don't
on
know.
the.
They don't know. It's my wife in Jersey.
Well, listen, we have to take a commercial break. We're going to come right back and get into this. We only have an hour. We
Yeah, it
probably
goes
need a
too
few
quick.
hours with you guys.
It
But
goes quick. Well, we'll be right back.
stay
so
tuned, we'll be right back.
Penny Lane.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Welcome back to the Madhouse. We're here with Penny Lane tonight. Hey, guys.
Hey!
So we were talking about, you also mentioned your son, who's 13 and plays the drums. He's a fill-in, Dylan the fill-in.
Yes.
Hey, Dylan. I love that. And Jimmy, you are also a fill-in because your regular drummer's not here tonight. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I perform with an established Beatles band called Yesterday and Today.
okay.
February, we'll be celebrating our 10th year together.
Wow.
Wow.
And we mainly play in Brooklyn and Queens.
Okay.
And on Sunday night, February 19th, we're playing underneath the Unisphere in Flushing Meadow Park.
Cool.
Wow.
It's going to be part of a 50th anniversary celebration for the 1964 World's Fair.
Oh.
And for the 50th anniversary of the
Was it
Beatles'
Beatles playing
arrival
at Shea
into
State?
America.
Yeah.
They
oh
play
my
Shea State?
God. Oh, that's
That was
great.
65.
65 they
Yeah,
play Shea?
and
Oh, they
66.
came in at 64.
64, right.
The World's Fair. I
Yeah,
remember
so
my sister and brother
yesterday and
went.
today, you can find us on Facebook.
That's great.
Yesterday and Today, New York City's tribute to the music of the Beatles.
Great.
And hopefully,
They come out October 19th, you said?
yeah, Sunday, October 19th, 7 o'clock at night, so wear gloves and
Yeah.
it's outdoors.
Dress
Dress
warm. You can always peel off
appropriately,
clothes.
And I'd
Beautiful.
like to say hello to my wife and my son Lennon, who are in Japan right now.
Lennon, really?
Yeah, I have a 4-year-old named Lennon.
Oh,
And
nice.
they're watching live on
Great.
Madhouse TV.
On Madhouse TV.
Yeah.
Yes, we're in
so,
Japan.
Hey guys.
Great.
They're in
That's
Japan
fabulous.
watching?
Yep.
Beautiful,
That's
beautiful. What time
great.
is it in Japan right now?
What time is it here? It's about
6:30.
o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow
Okay,
morning.
well, we got people
Wow,
in England watching too,
Cool.
so.
Yeah, I wish I knew how to say good morning in Japanese. I have no
Ohio
idea.
gozaimasu. Ohio.
What is it?
Ohio.
I thought they were in
Is it?
Japan.
Yeah.
Ohio, like,
Ohio.
Like
Ohio.
okay.
That
But
sounds
that's
same.
Ohio. That's easy enough for me. Ohio, Japan.
Speak a lot of
Ohio.
Wow, that's great. So now, you know, I want to ask you guys, you.
It's a great name,
play-
Lennon. I love it.
Love it, yeah, that's great. You guys play regularly, I guess, right, in the tri-state area?
Yes, yes.
And you're all, oh, wait a second, you're all
We're,
borough boys? I don't know, I forget what we
Queens.
talked about this.
Queens.
Queens, Merrick area.
Okay,
No, I'm from Long Island. I
Oh, you
grew up
are?
in Melville.
Strong
Near the Whitney
Island.
Mall. Yeah.
okay.
Ozone Park.
Ozone
Ozone
Park,
Park.
okay.
And what about you, Bobby?
Yeah,
You just said
I was just
Melville.
saying Melville.
No, I was asking about, you know, did you play before this, or your Facebook? We want to give a shout out to someone.
Well, our Facebook page is Penny Lane Tribute.
Penny Lane Tribute.
Right.
And then
I went on
right
your
on
page, I saw
Facebook,
it,
Penny
yeah.
Lane
Penny Lane
Tribute.
That's
Tribute.
it, Penny Lane Tribute, and we'll come up.
I like it.
And
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it.
you
like-
guys,
Right,
promote-
even if you
promote
don't.
all your
I went
dates.
on and liked it.
Yeah, I
Well,
did too.
we're doing October 17th at Maggie's, Massapequa Park.
Okay,
That's October 17th, Friday. And October 19th, we're doing a fundraiser. You can check that out on our Facebook. That's going to be in Huntington High School.
I think it's the middle school, maybe.
Middle school?
Oh, either or.
Well, you can check out the
Will be
Facebook.
one.
well,
It's-
you'll have it on your Facebook page,
Yes, it's a
right?
good cause. It's,
Yeah.
you know, it's...
What time at Maggie's?
Maggie's is about 9 o'clock.
And that's the 17th?
It's 17th, October 17th.
9 o'clock?
Nice
Okay. And that's
restaurant area.
Massapequa.
Oh,
Yes.
so you can eat there as well?
Eat there as well,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a
And
restaurant.
thank you for
Great.
Bobby. Bobby Sounds is a great job, you know, hooking
Yeah,
us
Yeah,
up.
Bobby
we want to give a big shout out to
Hi,
Bobby
Bobby.
Sounds. Thanks
He's
for
gonna
all
be-
you do for us. Thanks for all you do for them.
Yeah, he'll be here a little bit later on. I think
love
he's
you,
gonna,
buddy.
He's going to stop in.
Good.
But so it's nice. So you guys can get dinner
Yes.
and drinks, of course,
Mm-hmm.
and listen to some great Beatles.
So now you guys wear the Beatle jackets and you wear other jackets?
Yeah,
or-
well, we have the early vest Beatles that they wore.
Okay.
And then we have the Sgt. Pepper.
Sgt.
No,
Oh,
that's
great.
the one.
Which you can check out on the website. I think they have a, there we go. See it, Sgt. Pepper.
Oh,
you go.
there you
Right
go.
there.
All right, we have some pictures.
Margaret,
Can
there we
you
go.
Go through them
Studio
so you
there.
can give a narrative if you want.
There we go. There goes Bob Curtis and Jim DiNapoli. And
Okay.
And all the band.
Memories?
Memories?
That's Memories, yep.
Williston
That
Park.
there, Wilson Park.
Oh, that's the Let It Be.
Okay, and that's like a Let It Be cover right
That'd
there.
be covered there. And then that's so we're at Cupsage and then at the Beach Hut.
Oh,
Cupsog,
the
yeah.
beach
Cup
Burnt
Sog.
down.
Cup Sog. Everybody
Cupsog,
loves
right?
the beach hut.
And that's at the Beach Hut.
That was the one that went on fire, though.
Yeah,
Just
what-
run a fire.
West
There goes
Hampton.
Penny Lane.
We were
with the
supposed to play
barbecue,
the next day.
Barber shop.
Oh, when was that to go on
Barbecue.
fire?
Awesome.
Like a month
That's great,
ago,
good
maybe
photos.
less than a month
Yeah,
ago.
Yeah.
It just recently went on
It's a
fire.
shame,
yeah.
yes.
You know,
It all
I've
burned
never
down.
been to that beach, but I know my boys do, and hi, Bobby
Beautiful.
Michael, and they love it. Everybody I know goes.
Well, the beach huts are fun to play at.
Yeah.
Kismet. You guys played Ocean
Oh, you got to talk to Bobby.
Ocean
Sounds.
Beach? You played it, right?
We're trying to get back into Cedar Beach.
Yeah, see, the
oh,
beach
good,
is fun.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's such a fun place.
See-
I want to get back to, because we started to go into it, and I don't want to let it fly by. We started to talk about the gig on October 19th, which that's a Sunday.
That's a Sunday. That's
Okay.
a fundraiser at Huntington. You said was high school.
I think it's the
but they're
middle
gonna check-
school, but
They can check your Facebook
They-
page
yeah.
to
Yeah.
see exactly.
check,
because they
yeah,
have it
check our
posted, or they
Facebook
will-
page, Penny Lane Tribute.
But more importantly, the cause for this is the most important thing, and I'm going to let you talk about
Yeah,
that.
it's about children, teenagers with depression, and suicidal, and it's a good cause.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
that's
absolutely
really
ridiculous.
big nowadays. So we urge everybody to get out there, help support, raise some money for this cause. I mean, teenagers that are hurting themselves, killing themselves. Big depression out there. So,
Drugs and
Hurting
all.
others.
you know, hurting others, right?
Right.
That's
Yeah.
December. That's October 19th. So,
So
just,
get out there, donate some money, and help out, man. Help out.
I think the event is called All You Need Is Love.
Well, it is- yes.
Oh, I
There's
love
going to be a
that.
couple of Beatle bands there,
Yeah,
I
I
think,
think
that
there's
day,
a
right?
couple.
Oh,
Including
that's
us.
great.
Yes, you're
Listen,
right.
Yeah.
I definitely want to try to get there because
Yeah.
I love the Beatles. And
Yeah.
the only Beatles bands I've seen, I think I've seen one, maybe Strawberry Fields,
Yes.
ever.
Strawberry
They were
Fields.
Long Island band.
Top band.
Yeah.
I played with them too.
Oh, you have?
I-
Yeah, they're good too.
Back in 1994.
Now,
Wow.
was there a Beatles
You're
show on
old,
Broadway
right?
at one point?
Beatlemania.
Yeah.
Beatlemania, that's
No,
right.
Beatlemania was in
just couldn't think of-
78.
Yeah,
78. That was the original
Mid to late
Beatles cover
70s.
band.
Right, oh, okay.
1978.
And then what was
There was
on-
one
Beatle
Rain a few years ago.
Beatle Fest in
right.
Jersey.
Was that good? Did you
That
see
was
it?
great. It was tremendous.
It was
yeah.
tremendous,
Yeah.
yeah. I really regret not having
And then they had the
chance to see
Beatle
that.
Fest.
Yes,
right?
that's in Jersey.
Yeah,
every
that
year.
every
That's
year.
every year.
40 years.
There's a Beatle
No,
Fest in
50
New
years.
Jersey?
Yeah.
They just celebrated their 50th
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
started in
Wow,
'74.
we're
How old? 40th year.
40.
know
Well,
that.
it started in
No,
'74. Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's
Beatle
40th
Fest.
40th year this year.
40th year, right.
And when
Even
did
in
they-
Ohio-
last
even
year
in
was the
Ohio.
first year they
March
had it in New York.
20, 21, and 22 at the Meadowlands
Secaucus.
Secaucus. It used to be the
out.
Hilton. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Hilton.
Secaucus.
No, but
Yeah.
last year they had it in New York for the first
Right,
time.
that was it. Right, for the first time.
I don't know if they're
Because
doing
was
it this
the
year.
50th anniversary of the
So when
Beatles.
you say Beatle Fest, is it like memorabilia?
Everything.
Like
Everything.
It's every-
something?
it's
3
everything.
days.
It's
of
memorabilia,
Tens
films.
of thousands of Beatle fans from all over the world
Okay.
that descend upon New Jersey. They stay in the hotel rooms. They party all
They
night.
sing
they
Beatles
sing,
songs
they
all night, so you can have
dance.
sing-alongs
There's
and
lots of
it's just
memorabilia
all-
for sale. There's bands
all in the
constantly
lobby.
playing. There's look-alike contests. There's
Wow.
game
Artwork,
shows.
game shows.
Pete
Yeah.
Best signing autographs.
Listen, back
Really?
I,
I want
I
to go
went,
to
I
that.
went,
fun.
That
Yeah,
sounds like a
couple
whole lot
of
of
lot
I
of
fun.
went one year with my brother Ralph. We went with,
Oh, you did?
yeah, we went in,
didn't know that.
in the 80s and hung out with David Peel.
Oh, okay.
And David Peel, we happened to, we went to this ballroom that had a piano, and David Peel started playing. And, I mean, if you know David Peel,
Yeah.
I mean, he was tight with John Lennon.
Yeah, he was in one of his bands. I think.
Exactly, but he played songs where the security guard came running in. He's playing the song "They Robbed My Apartment." and, I mean, he just screams out stuff. It was like crazy. But I mean, we were hanging with David Peel, so it was.
Wow, that's awesome.
Oh, I want to go to that.
I mean, he's the
in
same
March.
guy that
That's what I'm
sat
gonna
and played
see.
with
Yeah,
Lennon.
It's like a
you know?
Beatles orgasm.
Yeah.
orgasms.
Yeah,
Right.
she does.
But anyway, so where are you guys going to be? Are you anywhere?
Next
up
step
before
is will be Maggie's, the
17th.
17th.
Right. He's on the 17th.
Oh, we're gonna
That's
try to
next
get
week,
there.
next Friday,
And what
actually.
do you-
Yep.
That's not this Friday.
No, next
No,
Friday.
this
it's
one's
Yeah,
the
10th.
okay, so you do like a standard three set deal?
Just stand three sets,
Yeah.
4 sets, whatever the type of venue it is, and
Wow. So
The
let me
event.
ask you guys, I mean, the Beatles have how many songs? That's trivia. I don't know it, but I'm going to ask you for an answer.
143.
No, I think it's
Yeah.
No, I have no
205.
idea. Just
Does
a,
anybody know? Really?
think it's
See, now that's a
205.
great trivia
how much?
question.
205?
Did you do your
205,
trivia
yeah.
homework?
205.
He's got some trivia for you guys.
I,
Come
I,
on.
didn't,
yeah.
I didn't know that one.
How many?
I
Wait,
could
you
be
said
wrong, but I thought-
2005?
No, 200.
No,
205.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's a lot of songs.
That's a lot of songs for 6 years.
It
six
is.
and a half
It
years.
is. Yeah, it is. I just feel like
It's-
there's
it's
so
funny
much more.
because-
Especially for such
They
quality
weren't
songs.
together so
Bigger than
long.
that.
You know, it's like it's so crazy. And
Scary,
like
yeah, it's scary when you.
they had the world by the balls, man. I mean, they were the shit. You
Yep.
know, I
I
mean,
remember they were 20 years old when they stepped off that plane.
My grandmother was on a
21
plane
years
with
old.
them, flying.
Paul McCartney was 23 years old when he wrote Yesterday.
Yeah.
wow.
Imagine writing a song
Yeah,
like
and
that.
that's one of my favorites.
What about when
That's
I'm
one of my
64
favorites.
too? What, was
Wrote that when he
40?
was 17.
So
14.
Vinny's got some trivia for you
Oh,
guys.
let me
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Before
Yeah,
we do,
well, let's go to the
we-
video.
we
Let's
do
see
it-
our video.
Oh, yes.
You want to set up the clip?
Yes.
Vinny,
So
of what it is?
what's the Penny Lane with the record?
well, then obviously we
just
know that the name of the
promo.
band is Penny
We
Lane.
do know that.
So we're going to make a little demo, little promo demo, and it opens up where you see the 45 of Penny Lane spinning.
Oh, the apple,
And,
right?
Yeah.
Yes, I love
And there's
that.
a gentleman with an English accent behind the record spinning, introducing the band, and then it breaks right into the video.
Okay,
promo.
good. So Janine
Yeah.
will take us right into that.
Penny Lane, a Beatles tribute band. Whatever your venue or setting, Penny Lane is an ideal choice for musical entertainment. We'd love to make your nights rock in beautiful harmony. A splendid time is guaranteed for all.
Help me get my feet back on the ground. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. It's alright. But I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. Can't buy me love. Love can't buy me love.
They're gonna put me in the movies. They're gonna make a big star out of me. Make the film about a man that's sad and lonely. And all I gotta do is act naturally.
He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody.
What would you think if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Gonna try with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my
Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. We hope you will enjoy the show. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Sit back and let the evening go. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Penny Lane. A splendid time is guaranteed for all.
Soon,
Hey.
sweet, and we're back.
That was
Nice.
great, costumes and all.
Yes.
Jimmy, you have a real quick bit of tidbit I want you to share.
It was 45 years ago today that the Beatles released as a single, the A-side, Something by George Harrison. It was the first Beatles single that featured George Harrison. It went to #1. And Frank Sinatra used to say it was the greatest love song ever written, and it was his favorite Lennon and McCartney song. And it wasn't a Lennon McCartney song, it was a George Harrison song.
Yeah, you didn't get the credit. It is a beautiful song, though. Vinny's got some quick trivia.
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
just shout it out if you know
All
it.
right.
There goes my first question. Thanks, Jim. You blew my first question. All right. Who was the first Beatle to become a grandfather? Ooh.
Thinking.
Bingo.
Bingo
That's
it
the
is.
oldest.
All right. On which record label did the Beatles have their first hit?
Swan? No?
VJ.
Tommy, do you know it?
Telephone.
Telephone is right. All right. Who was the first Beatle to have a solo hit as a single, a #1 hit?
Ringo, I think, right?
George Harrison.
All right, I'm shutting up.
So don't get too wrong.
My Sweet Lord.
My Sweet Lord it
Wow.
is.
Song, yeah.
Okay, easy. This is a simple one. I'll give you this one to you. Which American city is mentioned in the first line of Back in the USSR?
Miami.
That's it.
I wasn't born yesterday.
What was the title of the Beatles' debut album?
Meet the Beatles in America and
With the
Please
Beatles.
Please Me in England.
Wow, you're on the money.
You know what, we have,
Look at
no,
Jimmy,
like, we
man.
have no gift for that. To have the answers.
On the
Easy.
front cover, which Beatles album features a group walking across the zebra?
Oh,
Crossing?
yeah.
Abbey Road.
That's right.
Yeah.
What was the first name of John Lennon's first wife?
Cynthia.
Yeah.
Whom did Ringo Starr replace as a drummer?
Pete Best.
In what year did the Beatles manager, Brian Epstein, die? Damn.
68.
He's just a wee bit of a kid. Wow, that's
46
good
years
trivia.
ago, isn't
I'm
it?
so bad.
Yeah,
I just don't
38,
remember
48
things,
now.
so-
I think it was
Can't even remember this stuff.
1967 though.
Seven.
But beautiful, unbelievable.
Yeah,
It's 1 year away.
Listen,
Good job.
we have to go to a commercial break because you guys are going to set up and play for the audience watching. You guys are in for a treat.
Before we do, though, I know you guys want to give shout-outs to loved ones. If you want to do that real quick, we'll start with you, Mark.
Okay, to my family and friends, my family, Susan's, my wife, Becky and Sabrina, they're on their way to Broadway. Thank you for all your support.
Very good. Bob?
To my wife Maria and my daughter Juliana and all my friends.
Oh, very good. And Jimmy?
Oh, for Jimmy won. Jimmy
Oh,
won.
I got Anthony, Dylan, Julianne, Sophia, my mom and dad, and my wife, Erin.
Oh, good.
My wife, my son Lennon, and all my in-laws, everyone in Japan. Ohayou gozaimasu. See you
Ah, see, I like that. Okay, we're going to take a quick
Okay.
commercial break. They're going to come
Stay
back and play
tuned. They're going
live.
to come
Anyway,
back and
stay with us.
blow your mind. Blow your mind.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidiscipline practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your number one resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the number one supplier of tattoo inks in the world with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive, selected for their unique, memorable flavor. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are available at affordable prices in fine restaurants, bars, and liquor stores. Or check www.coneyislandcarlo.com for availability.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. For professional motorcycle transport.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
And we're back with Penny Lane. Take it away, guys.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Last night I said these words to my girl. I know you never even tried, girl. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, please me, oh yeah, like I please
going to move right along to a song called 8 Days a Week. That was great. I love this guy. Here we go. Thank you. Moving right along to a song called If I Needed Someone, featuring George.
Spend, then I guess I'll be with you, my friend.
do a song called Nowhere Man.
He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me?
Make sure you go out and see them either at Maggie's on October 7th. That's Maggie's in Massapequa Park. 17th. Oh, I don't know what I said. Anyway, want to thank you guys. You were fabulous. Go to their Facebook page, Penny Lane Tribute. Next week we have DJ from WBAB, Joe Rock, and his all-star band. So you guys stay tuned next Monday. In the meantime, you guys have a great week. Be safe. Peace and love.